So I am in Lowe's today, and this is what I'm picking up to do the guest room bedroom wall. And I'm telling you, I've got to get like 9 pieces of this, and it's not cheap. But you know, the look that I'm going for, this is what I need. So I'm gonna go over and get some more stuff, and I'll show you guys what I pick up in Lowe's today for that project. Since I have never used this Ryobi nailer before, I'm going to test it out on a piece of wood. That was my 18-volt battery that I had from my other Ryobi tools. You've got to press in just to engage the nailer. There we go. As you see, the light came on. That let me know that the battery is installed correctly. So let's see how far the nail goes through. That is pretty powerful. And if you can see here, the nail is in far enough so I can just kind of put some putty over that and close that hole off. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this wall behind me, and I'm gonna do it in a time lapse so you guys don't get bored. So unfortunately, I did not ask my husband to cut enough boards for me the other day. So I've got 2 more boards I've got to cut because he's at work now, so I got to do it myself. All right, so we're gonna go back inside and finish the project. Oh, and I did not tell you guys, when I have small jobs to do like that, I always use my handheld Dremel Sawmax. It is very easy to handle, not a heavy tool, very lightweight, but very powerful. I love this thing. Okay, so now we've got all our wood cut, and we're gonna go ahead and continue with the project. So right here, I'm going to be making sure that the top layer is leveled. It doesn't look like it to the eye because of the gaps, which will be filled in, but this will let me know for sure if it's leveled. Perfect. Now let's see if this one is level before I go. Perfect. So I'm good, hot, and sweaty now. I'm at the point where I've got everything up on the walls, so now I have to take the caulking and seal in, well, close in these gaps and go along the sides here. And then I have to paint. Once I paint, I'm done. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next steps. But before we do that, I think I earned myself a break. Okay, so as much as I wanna continue my break and stay on break for a while, not gonna do that. Gotta get back to work. Overlook my background. But the break was nice. So now it's back to business. All right, so this is where we left off. And as you see, we've got these gaps to fill in here and along the side here to make it look cohesive, like it's part of the wall and not put on the wall. So that is what we're going to do now, and I'm going to go ahead and get my caulk. So what I'm going to show you really quickly here is how I'm going to apply the sealant, the mold guard. I'm using a mold guard. It's waterproof, and this is what I'm using. It's for kitchen and bath, but I'm using this because I like the finish on it. So, and it is waterproof, even though I don't really need that for this. And I'm sure people are going to tell me, should have used a regular one, but I don't like it because it cracks. So anyway, this is what I'm using, and I'm going to show you how I apply it to the wall. So I decided to go ahead and let that one little spot dry because I'm using a different kind of caulk. I want to see how it sands. I don't want to put it all on the whole entire thing in case it doesn't sand well. So I'm going to let that dry, and then I'm going to sand it down and see how that goes before I go slapping all that stuff on the wall and then, oops, no, I don't want to do that. So we're going to let this one dry, sand it down. If it sands well, we'll go ahead and finish up caulking the cracks in the wall. Okay, so while I'm letting that caulk dry a little bit before I sand it and apply the rest of it, I'll let you guys know, like even when you buy a brand new house and you think it's perfect and everything, you still have a lot of projects to do. And there's still a ton of things just to kind of customize it and get it the way you want it. I like to decorate, just kind of make things look a little bit more my style. Charles is laid back, so he doesn't really care what I do. I do run things by him. We go and pick out furniture and everything together so we know what we like and what's comfortable and what we're going to be able to live with. But for the most part, as far as decorating, he does not care about that stuff. He lets me have my free reign on whatever I want to do around the house. So, okay, so I'm running out of good daylight. So I'm going to go ahead and get this caulked because I did notice, I did check the sanding and it sands just fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it caulked up, and then I'm gonna start on, I don't think I'm gonna get to the painting today, but I will go ahead and finish caulking it, and then I will show you what it looks like when I'm done. Okay, so let's take a look at what it looks like now that I put the caulking in there. I have not sanded it yet, but you can see like the seams are, I don't know if you can really tell, but I guess you'll be able to tell once I sand it and put paint on it. Right now, it just looks like this. We are finally back from our trip to Vegas, our few days in Vegas anyway, and now it's back to work. So I've got to get back to finishing this wall because next week my in-laws will be here. Charles's parents are coming in, and we're super excited about that. And I got to get this room together because I'm running out of time. As you already know, I applied the sealant on the sides and the caulking, and I've already sanded it, so now I just got to go ahead and paint it. Here's a quick look of how it is turning out. I may have to do another coat on here, but I have painted it, and the rest of the room is going to get painted a different color, but I'm just about done with this. But I'm debating on putting a topper on there, so we'll see. So I did decide to go ahead and put a topper on there because it just looked unfinished, and adding the topper just added a little bit more elegance to the finished product. So you remember what the room looked like before. Well, here is what it looks like now.
You can dream in color, but I've been living great. But ever since we have shared our cover, all my pictures saturate. But now I won't ever see the world the same again. My focus is you, love. It's not hard to choose, love. It all feels so new, love. You're pulling me through, I swear that it's true. My focus is you, love. It's not hard to choose.